So I swing by Walmart, and they never have dumpsters outside, right? And they've got this dumpster, and I look in, and here's this table. I'm like, oh my god, this thing's cool. Check it out, check it out. Oh my gosh, this thing's cool. Oh, wait a minute, it's missing its other legs. It's like, son of a fuck. So this is a dumpster here I don't hardly ever go to, but check this out. That's a good little find. And that whole display thing there, that's metal. I don't know what that is, but that looks to be metal. I see a tire thing down there. So, time to do some diving. Got a cord on it. Looks like some type of heater. Seen better days. Since we're going to the scrapyard today anyway, I might as well grab them. Oh, I don't know what the hell that thing was, but I'm going to grab that here in a minute. I'll turn the phone off for that. That looks like it goes with it. Yeah, looks like this is plastic. That'll pop out of there. That's just tin, but no big deal. Anyway, I'm going to grab that stuff and head out of here. You just saw me get out of that one dumpster there. I didn't get in the dumpster, but I went to that one dumpster there where they had that roll of coaxial cable. That seems to be the theme this week. I watch a guy named Scrap Vulture, and he's always talking about themes. Like if he hits, a row of vacuum cleaners, it's like vacuum cleaner week, and it's true. It kind of seems like that is the case where you tend to hit one item a lot in a week and then you won't see it again. This week I went over to a satellite dish company, and they had a dumpster there for metal that I don't go near because obviously that's already spoken for. But I went over to their regular dumpster and it was chock full of, well, not chock full, but it had quite a bit of coaxial cable in it. And I don't know what that stuff's worth, what it goes for, but we'll find out today when I go to the scrapyard. And then today, of course, just now, I looked in the dumpster and there was a partial roll of coaxial cable in there. So kind of interesting that that kind of seems to be the theme this week. So I'm going to be heading to the scrapyard later today. When I do, I'll show you the pile of coaxial cable and the other stuff I found. Other than that, it's been pretty slim pickings this last 2 days. I found a bag at GameStop, which I opened up last night. I recorded it, so I'll play that for you right now. Not in there. Strike one. Pirates DS. Nothing. Alvin, the sequel, the squeakquel. Drum roll, please. And of course, nothing. Sims 2, Apartment Pets. Yep, nothing. My Amusement Park. Nothing. DS Fashion Designer. Generic box. Nothing. Go. Nothing. Nothing. And that was what? ATV Untamed. Phineas and Ferb right again. Nothing. iCarly. Wow. And nothing. Cars with Disney. And nothing. PS3 pre-owned. Nothing. Imagine Soccer Captain. Well, that sounds like a thrill a minute type of game. Oh, hold on. Nope. Crafting Mama. Oh boy, who names these things? Holy crap. Nothing. And nothing. Do you see a theme here? Madagascar. Nothing. I've never heard hardly any of these. Nothing. Boating Bash. SpongeBob. Come on now. Work with me here. Nothing. Well, this has been sincerely disappointing. Nothing, and more nothing. Well, how disappointing was that? Shout out to my man Taco Stacks. Man, you got to try some of these Clyde's Autumn Iced Chocolate Donuts. I know there's no cream in them. I know you like your pudding. Anyway, so anywho, here in Eldridge, Iowa, and I stopped to get some breakfast on my way to work. But I wanted to say, I know that GameStop bag was real disappointing. I was real disappointed. I brought it all the way home just to realize that all it was trash. But might try a few more of those as they come up, but we'll see. So anyway, I'm off to work, and then I will see you at the scrapyard. Well, guys, I went to T&T Iron and Metals up here in Savannah, Illinois. I was on my way through anyway, so I thought I'd stop here. First time for that. I got to tell you, it was confusing. And the real bad news is that coaxial cable that I got, I was all excited about. It's worthless. It's not even worth the price of 10, or it is worth the price of 10. So definitely not going to be picking that up anymore. That last roll that I showed you, I got out of the dumpster this morning. That actually was copper, but I thought it was coaxial cable, so I didn't turn it in. So that's not reflected in these results. But I will tell you that I'm not sure I'm going to come back here for a couple reasons. One, I got for 200 pounds, and then 14 sheet metal or sheet aluminum. I don't know what the hell 14 is, because there definitely wasn't 14 pounds worth. Well, maybe there was. I don't know. And 6 pounds of number 2 insulated wire, and 200 pounds of just sheet metal. I got a whopping $14.90. Maybe that's right. I don't know. But when you go through here, you go through up this lane right here, and there's a scale over there, and there's nothing to tell you to stop. There's no green light, red light, nothing to tell you to stop. So I stopped for a second. Nobody said anything, so I drove off, went over, dumped my metal. After I dumped my metal, the guy in the crane says, "Hey, you never weighed in." So he calls, so he gets on the microphone or on the CB with her inside the office, and she says, "Well, he weighed in at 4,960, and the guy in the crane says, "Yeah, that's about right." Like he could just eyeball that. So then I leave, and I'm 200 pounds shorter. And so who knows? I mean, I think I got screwed on this whole deal. And she says, "Oh no, you have to drive up on the scale and wait for the microphone, wait for the speaker to say drive ahead." I'm like, you got to be kidding me. That's your system? Don't you think maybe the first, and the thing is, I went through this drive-through for all the metal. You think somebody would have said, "Hey, when you go up on that scale," and I told the guy it was my first time here, "when you go up on the scale, make sure you stop in the middle." But nobody said that. So I don't know if these numbers are right. And I really, really, really hate the fact that she wrote me a check, because that's a pain in the ass. I prefer cash. So I definitely don't think I'll be stopping here again. So that being said, on to the next dumpster. So here's all that coaxial cable that I got. This is the 4th one I've cut into randomly. See if I can get that to focus in a little bit. What's that look like to you? That's copper. Copper in these lines. And they're like, no, that's not copper. That's tin. That's useless. We just throw that in the cars. That's just, if you want to donate it, you can donate it. Well, screw you guys. I'm really pissed at these people. I'm going to do some more sampling here, but I think this is all copper inside. So today was a learning experience. I decided to go to that TNT scrapyard because it was on my way. I thought it would be quick and easy. I knew they had the drive-through for the precious, or the more precious metals, copper, you know, aluminum and all that. I thought it would work out to my advantage. I really hate the way that they don't break down what you got. It's just like they give you the poundage, right? You got a pound of this, pound of this, pound of that, so many pounds of that, and here's your price, here's your total. And by the way, here's a check. I'm like, that's, in my mind, that's BS. If they can't do cash, they don't need my business, you know. But I had a friend that once told me that, you know, when I was starting to flip houses, he said, you know, if you flip a house and you break even, you've made money. And I was like, what are you talking about? He says, you know what, you got to pay for your education. And so if you break even on a house, you actually made money. You've learned a lot. So today I learned a lot to, first of all, to trust myself. I knew that wire was copper, but I let him talk me out of it. I almost let him into letting me give it to him to throw in the back box, just so, you know, I don't have to carry it around with me. But sure enough, that's all copper wire. The other thing I learned, if you're with a scrapyard that you really like, you know what? I should have just waited and taken it down there to those people that I trust 100%. So not a great day scrapping. I think in the last 2 days, if I had given everything to my normal scrapper along with the stuff that I still have, meaning the cable that they didn't want, I think I would have easily ended up with $30, $40 for 2 days of scrapping, which is not great. You know, I'm trying to do $40, $50 a day. However, this sold on Etsy. It's a nice, really nice vintage lampshade. It's got a really nice decorative piece there, decorative design there. That sold for $45. I got nothing into it. It was in the bottom of a box at the auction. So with that being sold and my scrapping activity, I think I'm still hitting that $40, $50 a day mark. So I'm shipping that out tonight, and I'm also shipping these to my man. Turn them over. I'm also shipping these to my man, Taco Stacks. I really enjoy his show. I really find him inspirational, and so I'm going to send him some of these here. We got Oklahoma license plate, we got Washington license plate, and of course the land of Lincoln, baby, Illinois. That's where I'm from. Taco Stacks, man. Love you, man. I thought this, when I saw this MF, I thought, that mother, I'm kidding, man, this is for you. And I got some extra ones in there, but I'll let you show them, or not show them, whatever. They're for you, dude. So, from Shane Man and Making Money Media. Anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you at the next dumpster. Bye-bye. Catch you later.